Hey guys, it's Cindy. I'm working on the September Stash Busters Challenge that's sponsored by Dear Julie Julie. I'm way behind on working on it, but I'm finally getting around to it. I'm doing some glue books, and right now I'm putting the spine on it, and I'm pretty terrible at it, but I thought I'd go ahead and show you what I was doing. It's an oversized book, and I had to make a spine for it because the spine was only originally like ½ inch. So I put a 2-inch piece of chipboard down, and since my chipboard was kind of thin, I put 2 of them together. And I'm kind of being pretty persnickety about this glue because I don't want it on the cover to go too far. I don't want to cover up those pictures of those botanicals. Because you know I like the flowers, so we can't be hiding them. And I may have too much glue here, but I'll put some in the crevices. So I'm going to make several glue books. This is just the cover I found first. Definitely trying to use that as my Stash Buster project. Get rid of, I have a box of stuff. I just toss things in there I think would be good for glue books. Yeah, I think that's way too much glue. Okay, I put my water with my brush is way over here, so sorry for reaching if you could see me. All right, now this fabric I thought was perfect for this. It's got bees and hives and flowers, but it was just a remnant and I had to piece it. So I'm going to make sure that gets in the back, in the middle of the book somewhere. So I'll just smooth this out, protecting my pictures of my flowers. And just kind of run my finger down where that crease is at. Then I'll very carefully flip it over. And on this side, I put duct tape. I just do that just to help be an extra protection for that spine, and it also holds the spine in place. I don't think the fabric is just enough by itself. At least for me, I'd want a little bit more. So I usually use duct tape. A lot of people use tie-back. I have some tie-back, but I haven't used it yet. I just, got the duct tape at hand, so might as well use it, except it's shiny, of course. So I'm just running this file over it to rough it up so it'll hold the glue. So, get my brush out again. Oops, that wasn't smart. It's sticking to my paper towel. You can't see what I'm doing, but I had it in water. Now I'm drying it off a little bit and it's sticking to my paper towels. So, I usually end up a sticky mess in this process. But, okay. I don't have a good guideline on this side about where to, the edges of the fabric will be, but we'll just make a big guess. And see if I can not get as much glue this time. Come on. This is about the only time I use tacky glue. When I first started making junk journals, that's all I used. And I would glue something down, put a weight on it, leave, go watch TV or something, come back, glue something else down. I just had to wait for it to dry. So I'm glad I discovered the Fabri-Tac. But for some reason, I use tacky glue when I'm doing the fabric. Even though it's Fabri-Tac, I don't know. I think sometimes I've had trouble with the Fabri-Tac seeping through the fabric, and you can see it. It's like a clear blob, and I don't really like that, so I don't have that trouble as much with Fabri-Tac, or with the tacky glue. Okay, this looks like just about the right amount this time. I may have to put a little extra on the edges. If I do, then I'll use my Fabri-Tac probably for that. It's just easier to get in there to it. Okay, thing of water. Stretch and grab this. Oops, I probably put my brush in the water too soon. Because I need something to glue that down. Okay, grab it back out. Deal with the paper towels again. Okay, get some more glue. Now I got my hands all sticky. I don't know what all you can see, what you can't see. This new arrangement, I'm going to have to do some adjusting with it. The camera angle needs to be further out. Just putting a little bit of glue on this end of the fabric. And see how that works. Okay, let's find that crease. And then the trick of these type spines is to don't fold it until it's dry. Someone said that on a YouTube video, and I thought, okay, that's what I've been needing to hear all along, because I would work with mine, and it does so much better when it dries. And like I said, I might have to go back some of these edges and grab it with a little bit of fabric tack, but we'll worry about that after it dries. And I usually leave it for 24 hours to dry, so I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Bye.